Hi, welcome to the Provo City Library podcast. I'm Erika Hill. I'm the Community Relations Manager here.
And I'm Carla Gordon. I'm the Library Director.
And today we are talking per a listener request, which we love, by the way. I'm just going to say, we love getting suggestions for podcast topics.
And she gave us a whole bunch, so we have some coming up that should answer some of those questions going forward.
Thank you, Katherine. One of these questions was about how we decide on the summer reading program theme. And we're going to broaden that a little bit and talk just more generally about summer reading. Carla brought a visual aid.
I did.
Which is excellent. I figured I'd address it now so it wasn't just like this blanket in the room that we don't acknowledge. We'll maybe talk more about it later.
Yeah, this is a t-shirt quilt that I made. I want to say at least... No, it had to have been like 15 years ago.
Probably, because I think it was before, because none of these were a thing by the time I started at the library.
So when we started, we had t-shirts. For children, if they signed up for the summer reading program, they got a t-shirt at the beginning. And for adults and teens, that was the prize at the end, was a t-shirt. But it got really expensive. And so we stopped doing it.
It got expensive, and I think I was talking to Carla Morris, who used... By the way, there was a time at this library when I started that there were 3 Carlas and
full-time.
Like in management positions.
Yeah.
3 Carlas, 2 Sharons, and 3 Cindys.
It was too much. I got rid of the other Carlas.
But anyway, Carla Morris used to be our children's department manager, and she said that she was watching a documentary at one point about like church humanitarian projects going on. And they were talking about things that work they were doing in Africa. And she saw in that documentary a child in Africa walking around with a Provo City Library summer reading program shirt. And so that's kind of amazing.
I think it's great.
I mean, yeah, sure. But it's also like the reason that child has that shirt is because the person it was given to, like that child did not sign up for the Provo City Library summer reading program.
But could have just grown out of it. I mean,
okay.
Anyways, they did usually make them bright, obnoxious colors because we were basically making all of the children
be billboards.
Which was fun. And I think there was a time when they were part of the children's parade as well, like for the 4th of July, like all of these kids in their little summer reading t-shirts. And so that was a fun time that we don't do anymore. But I was looking so we have an amazing graphic designer now, and she does all of but it wasn't always amazing.
We're sorry
this
for
is
those
the
people
one.
who are listening.
This is the most clip art of logos that you will ever see.
It is.
It's
a very
plane.
It's a plane flying around the world.
Yep. Take flight through reading. We've kind of just changed, our themes have changed throughout the years. They've had a summer reading program for kids always. I mean, it's very old.
Summer reading is a well-established tradition, not just here, but in just about every library through the country.
But I started working here in 1999. And I think
just a few years ago.
I think 2000 might have been the first year we did an adult and teen summer reading program. And so we started it, and I think we had 300 people participate. And I think I felt really good about that because it was kind of the first.
Honestly, that's not bad.
And we didn't really have a budget. We had some money for t-shirts, but most of the prizes we went to businesses and they were donated, which is still great if we can find those. I can't remember if it was the first year, but for a long time there was a computer company that would give us a desktop computer as the prize, which was a really big deal at the time. So we did that for a while. We would do prize drawings at the end. They tried to do prize drawings for the children's program also and discovered promptly that children don't understand prize drawings.
Yeah.
The number of children that thought they were all going to get that bike for participating in the summer reading program were really disappointed.
That's honestly still a problem. Not at our library. We learned our lesson. But my kid's school does a reading carnival. And they do that where if you have your carnival tickets, you can spend them on doing the bounce house or getting a snack or something like that, but they have these like raffle things, and you can put in, more tickets if you want. But yeah, the number of my kids this year that were like, I didn't win the thing that I wanted.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, it's just luck.
Yeah, it's not a concept they're ready for yet.
Them's the breaks.
But teenagers seem to be able to deal with it just fine. So we've continued to do a lot of prize drawings for the summer reading program. And before, we would come up with our own theme. And we kind of tried to move around genres. So we would have like a mystery one. This was a pirate one. Sail away with books.
Sail away with books.
This was a cool insect one. Catch the reading bug.
Oh.
Again, obnoxious color.
Mm-hmm.
And I quilted a bug on it, which was cute. I know, I'm so clever.
You are clever.
I loved this one though. This was for the love of reading, and it was we actually gave away tattoos.
It looks like for those people who are not watching, it looks like a heart, like a mom tattoo.
Like a mom tattoo.
But it says reading on it, which is a tattoo I would be way more likely to get.
Yeah.
Honestly.
Yeah. So anyways, we would just try to move around to different interest levels, which is kind of what happens now, except for we are part of it's not an official group, but there is a group that comes up with a summer reading program that can be used nationwide.
Mm-hmm. It's called the Collaborative Summer Reading Program. And so if you're ever feeling like, how come every library is doing dinosaurs? That's why, because we let somebody else do just a little bit of the planning.
I think the state library pays for our membership to that, so then we can use their graphics and stuff, which we use. Sometimes we use some of their graphics. Usually our graphic designer is better. She's great. She is great. So we go with theirs. I know of once I really hated their theme.
Yeah.
That was a good idea, but most of the time they really have good ideas. The dinosaur theme this year I think is so fun.
Super fun.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like the reason to do a theme at all is it just gives us ideas for sort of how to plan things, because obviously we can come up with amazing things on our own.
We do.
But who's got the brain power for it all the time? And it's super fun because then a lot of our prizes are dinosaur themed. We did the bird show for the kickoff this year, which was great.
Yeah, and we do Best Books Light every summer, and this year, and we try to theme that kind of with the summer reading program. It was so easy this year because we're going to do historical fiction and historical nonfiction, which is so fun. Like just because we could just pick anything, but I do like direction. I like my options narrowed to a point.
Yeah. Otherwise, it's decision fatigue.
It's just
for
too
everything.
many decisions.
Yeah.
That's actually how I became a librarian.
Decision fatigue?
Decision fatigue, because I had my undergraduate was in business, which is just anything.
Yeah,
it was too big. And then I had worked at the library, and I was like, oh, this is a focused while still having lots of options. And that is decision fatigue is how I make many of my decisions.
That is funny.
I need it to be narrowed.
I feel like how I came to be at the library was rejection fatigue. I don't know.
We did say yes.
You did say yes when a few other places said no. I was applying to PhD programs. I only really applied to one. But it was kind of a turning point in my life.
Yeah.
That's a story for a different podcast.
Yeah. So, but with the summer reading program, we can take the theme and we kind of do the same. Some things like the teen lock-in, I'm not sure if they're theming that with the theme, but they can or they can't. Like it's kind of just, it gives us an option. Or the interactive movie is something that I usually do, and I try to kind of theme it along. So we're doing Moana this year, because you can just do anything, and it's
because of all the dinosaurs in Moana.
Why did we choose Moana? You're right. That was not. I was going to do Land Before Time, but I couldn't get the viewing rights. That's a better reason than it's depressing.
Land Before Time actually is a great movie.
Oh no, I was going to do Ice Age.
You were.
I was.
And did we not have the viewing rights?
We didn't have the viewing rights to Ice Age, because that would have been a good one too.
That would have been a fantastic one and a good interactive movie.
Yeah.
I say, actually,
Yeah.
have never seen Ice Age.
You haven't?
I haven't. I don't know. I just haven't not prioritized it.
Well, you should prioritize it.
I mean, maybe.
I can't vouch for all of the sequels, but
Sure.
the first one is really good.
Yeah. It's possible that I've definitely seen that squirrel and the acorn
Well, yeah.
many times. Is that the trailer of the movie?
No,
just
it's kind of the
trailer.
opening. Is it the trailer? It's like the opening. Anyway.
I know there's talking mammoths.
There's talking animals.
All of them.
All of the
Oh
animals.
yeah, that sloth with the speech thing.
Yeah, you should watch it. You've seen enough to know that this is going to be.
I've slept through Ice Age.
Well, I can't criticize
Like
that.
maybe we've watched. Maybe I've been in the room when people are watching it, and I've just never.
Anyways, we're doing Moana, which has
all
nothing
the
to do with dinosaurs. I'm realizing now, but it's really I'm excited to do it.
Yeah,
it's gonna be good.
I think that maybe absent the dinosaur option, it was kind of what do I think will make a good interactive movie?
Yeah.
And I think Moana will make an excellent
It will.
interactive
It will. I think it'll be really fun. But I think that goes to, I'll just make a new point by using that, which is it doesn't tie us into anything, but it does give us kind of some direction. We did an art one a while ago, which I thought was really fun. Was that last year?
Yeah.
Time passes.
Slipping.
Man,
Slipping.
there's been a lot. Like I've been here for 27 years. There's been at least 25 different themes.
Yeah.
And I have some that I've really liked and some that I've been like, okay.
Yeah. Well, and sometimes it's like, I'm so on board. Like a couple years ago, the theme was all together now.
That was the one I did not like.
Yeah.
Good idea.
And like it seems very cynical to be like, I hate kindness. But it was really, but that theme that year, yeah, because they'll give you the theme, like the tagline, and then they'll tell you like, here's the artists that we're using for the artwork or things like that. And then they tell you generally like, here are some sort of brand words or something like that. And that year was all about kindness, inclusion, all those things. And it seems, really cynical to be like, I hate your kindness theme.
But it was
also
hard
like, what
to
craft
tie
do you
in.
do? Yeah, like, because they do make and take crafts.
I think we did do some collaborative art projects. I think that was good.
I think we did that
I think we did okay with it. There are some that lend themselves better to some of our programs and some of our fun things.
Yeah, last year was Color Our World. And
right.
It was art themed. And the reason I remember that is because on the podcast, we did that book recommendation for things of different colors.
Oh, yeah.
And that is one that my son repeatedly requests we not listen to at bedtime.
Okay. Because
I talked about Where the Red Fern Grows.
Oh.
And there's
and you ruined it?
BLOOD.
There is. I was going to say next year's theme is mystery.
Yes.
So that's fun.
Have they given the tagline or just
I think so.
They give
it's like an unveiling.
Yeah, it really is. And they give you like several in the future.
Years,
next year is mystery. I think the year after that might be mythical creatures.
Oh, that sounds right.
I think so.
Or mythology
and
or something.
Yeah. And so they'll give you several years out because some people, not me, some people are real planners.
Yeah. Though I do like knowing what next year's is because we have some fun things in mind for it. I think it'll be really good. So we do love summer reading because it kind of helps us, I don't know, have a reason to do fun things. And we love seeing all the kids come in. And I was on the desk yesterday and some kids came in and got their sand buckets, which I think is the halfway prize, or is that the prize? I think it's the halfway prize because the book is the prize.
The book is the prize for kids.
And some little dinosaur things. Like they just had some really fun prizes. And I think the activities are fun things to do together. Obviously, I like it because we keep doing it.
Yeah.
But I feel like
at this point, there might be somewhat of an uproar if we didn't.
If we didn't do it. I just also like how and this has been a slow move towards that direction because we would have a different logo for the adults.
Oh, yeah.
And
I remember
children's.
that.
And so it's kind of different. And we've just worked really hard to pull it all together so it can be like, a program for the whole family. So when you're earning your badges, like you're doing things together. And when you're reading, like if you're reading together, it counts for everyone. And kids see adults paying, involving themselves in it. And reading is important for everybody in the family. And so I love that family aspect of it and the way our summer reading program has really just grown into that.
Yeah. And I think a lot of people, like I said, summer reading for kids is kind of time immemorial. Like everybody's been doing summer reading for kids for a really long time. But still, I was at the farmer's market a couple weeks ago with our library booth, and the number of adults that still didn't know that we did this for adults. They were like, oh, for me too? Yeah, for you too.
And there's gift cards you can win.
There's gift cards you can win.
What's the prize this year?
It's a water
really
bottle.
Cute. Oh yeah.
It's a pretty cute water bottle. And lots of people have enjoyed the sticker. The vinyl sticker that they because it says, what does it say? It says dinosaurs didn't read and now they're dead. So
earn that one.
Right.
Yeah. It's going well, and we have had a lot of people sign up this year. We hope that they continue and that people complete the program.
And we're going to take just a brief moment to tell you how much, not that it was ever bad, but I don't know. I was hearing you and Amber talk about the things we used to do.
We can talk about the things we are glad are gone. Well, first of all, like getting prizes from, we would spend April and May calling businesses and trying to get free things. And they would give us, they were so kind, and they would give us stuff. And one year they gave us the creepiest ceramic dolls. And it was a really hard prize to give away because you never knew who was going to get it. And if it was like a guy or a teenage boy, or like you just didn't know who was going to get these. So I don't think we even gave them away. I think we found a girl thing that we could give them away. Anyways, but then we also, both Amber and I, she's worked here for a long time, we both are terrified of dolls. We hate dolls. And so we would hide them from each other in our desks and stuff to creep each other out. So
that is so funny.
But we would also, before computers, it wasn't before computers, but it was back in the day, you would have to fill out a little half sheet of paper for every book that you read, to get credit for it. And then so that people could enjoy each other's book reviews, we would make a big binder out of them, but then we would alphabetize them. And so the time we would spend with these thousands of books that people would read, and we would put them in alphabetical order and in these little sheets, and we would keep them in the binder.
By reviewer or by
title? By
title.
I'm pretty sure it was by title, and we would be updating it.
So in the year 2002, everybody's right about the Poisonwood Bible.
Probably, though I don't think we were doing that in 2002. That was a little bit later.
Okay.
We were always trying to find ways to make it more interactive, to make it more, we did a blog for a while so people could post their reviews on the blog themselves, which made it a little bit more accessible and less work for us. We did a blog where they were submitting recipes once. Because it was like a food related.
Took up a good
we did a food related summer reading program theme. It's not on here, but it was really good. I liked it.
It's not on the quilt. It never happened.
It's not on the quilt. It never happened. Yeah. Anyways, we've done some fun things over the year. Also some things that took a lot of time. And I think I've talked about it in past podcasts, but one of our first summer reading programs at the very end, our prize drawing event at the very end, was the one where they booed me off the stage because I was following the drawing rules, but the crowd did not like it. And so we learned how to do drawings better. We've learned all kinds of things.
I may have shared that story at a conference that I was at last week. Because they kept drawing for door prizes. And I won a swag bag of sorts. But they were giving away, but then after that, they were giving away $50 gift cards to the
And your name was already pulled out.
My name was already pulled out.
Yeah. Don't do it that way. You always do the biggest prize first. Anyway, we love summer reading. It is so much work. It is so much fun. And it is a highlight of our year. It's something we gear ourselves up for and get all ready. And then when it's all over, it's a relief, but also we just start gearing up for the next one
Yep.
because it's good times at the library.
It is.
Okay.
Cool.
Well,
What you been reading lately?
I was on vacation, so I read a book a day my entire cruise.
That's fantastic.
But I'm going to talk about a book I read before that. I read Unicorn Hunters by Katherine Arden.
How was
So
it?
it's her new book. It was really good.
Like,
I really liked it.
Rank it.
I just think they're all good. Do you have a favorite? Did you like Warm Hands? What's the Warm Hands of Ghosts?
I love the Warm Hands of Ghosts.
That one was really good.
I probably like The Bear and the Nightingale, the first book.
Yeah.
A little bit more.
Yeah.
They're so
It's
different.
more like that,
Bear and the Nightingale.
Bear and the Nightingale, because it brings in history more. So there is, and it's been a few weeks, so I might not have every detail memorized right, but it's about...
that was 10 books ago.
Wow, it was 10 books ago. I believe she was a duchess that was over Brittany, but because she was a woman, she needed to get married, and the King of France wanted to marry her to take over Brittany, but they wanted to remain separate, so she needed to get married to someone else. And so she found someone else that had an army that she could marry, but he couldn't get there in time, and so they go to this forest to get wed. She got married via proxy, so someone was there standing in for him, and she was there, but they had to do it in this forest because there's wizards, soothsayers kind of, that would communicate amongst themselves, and so to do it in secret they had to be in this forest because these wizard guys couldn't tell what was happening in the forest because it was kind of a protected area. But then she finds there's a unicorn, and everybody wants to and there's other worlds, and there's mystery. I don't know. So it's kind of it's fantasy.
Just reminds
but it
me
has
how I got together with my husband.
yeah. We got marriage by proxy. But there's a history. There's a lot of mythology kind of what was going on at the time, some politics, and a really, really great heroine that was good. I don't know. I feel like when I read the history and her story, I was like, well, you made her a lot better than it sounds like. She was in a bad situation, but her story, the novelization is better than the history story as far as I could tell. But
as it often
as it
is.
should be. Katherine Arden is an excellent storyteller, and she's
she
a
is.
beautiful writer. It was great. So I highly recommend it. I really enjoyed it.
I'm definitely... So that was The Unicorn Hunters.
The Unicorn Hunters by Katherine Arden.
Yeah. She is one on my list of...
Whatever she writes.
I will read. I'll read.
Yep.
I think that I even have it downloaded. It just...
Yeah.
Because it's not on Libby, because I think I have it on something else. I just haven't gotten to it yet.
Yep.
There's a lot of books like that for me.
Yep. It was really good. You should get to it.
Yeah, I probably will once I'm through. I'm reading right now The Girls' Trip
Oh, okay.
by Condie.
Yeah, that was one of my vacation books.
Excellent. I'm not too far into it, though.
Okay.
I don't feel like I can talk
I
about
won't spoil anything. It's fine.
Though it is always fun. It is fun. Condie does this in a couple. She's got a couple books set in Utah.
Oh, yeah.
And it's I know why she does this, because if you make a fictional town, it can be whatever it is you want it to be. If you make a fictional national park, it can be whatever you want. You don't have to, you can't have people coming after you being like, the Narrows aren't like that. They don't have, and so I know that's why she does it. And I mean, I've even talked to her about it, and she's like, yeah. But it's funny to, as a Utah resident, be reading this thing about St. John, and I'm like, okay, so that's St. George. Or Eden National Park is Zion National Park. And they even have a joke in there about people putting an S on when they shouldn't, because it's not Zion's National Park, it's Zion. It's not Eden's National Park, it's Eden. But yeah, that's fun. I was frantically, before this podcast, trying to even remember what I've been reading lately. But I went on vacation, except you and I took different kinds of vacations, because you read a book a day and I did not.
You did
even
things.
A little bit. I did. I went hiking in Bryce, which was great. But I did just finish. I mean, I've read them before, but I'm in the middle of Fablehaven with my kids. We're on book 3 at the moment. So the Fablehaven series by Brandon Mull, and I've probably got it on my brain because he was just here.
He was.
For the 20th anniversary, which makes me feel quite old because I was fully an adult
when it came out.
Those books were coming out.
Yeah.
And so many people coming through that line with him and I did lean over to him and I was like, does this just make you feel really old? And he was like, it really does. Because, there's people come through the line and they're like, this was the first series I ever read. But like, they're like in their 30s now. And he was like, yeah, how old were you when you read it? 8, 9, this is my first grade teacher read this out loud to us, or, stuff like that. But it's also amazing. It's amazing to see that sort of generational pull of that series. And we always cheer on our local Brandons.
Yes, we do.
But that's been really fun, especially in the 3rd book. There's a scene, well, a pretty good section of the book. They're in Arizona, but in like a red rock desert kind of place. And we were listening to that as we were doing the scenic drive in Bryce Canyon, which was just felt apropos.
Yeah. My daughter, my husband started reading it to her and she said it was getting too scary for her. So she was going to wait a while. But I did buy his illustrated version that just came out, and I took it home, and it was just interesting to me. I was like, I just bought it for you. Whenever you're ready for it, we can read it. And she goes, I think I'm ready for it now. I said, well, your dad said you said it was a little scary. And she's like, I don't think it will be as scary if I can see the pictures. And I was like, okay. I mean, I won't get in your way, but I hadn't thought of it. She's like, otherwise my imagination goes crazy. And if I see, anyway.
Yeah.
We'll see.
I'm trying to remember how Felix responded at the end of our children are the same age. I don't know if we've said that before. Carla's daughter, one of my sons, are the same age. He's the one who hates blood.
Yeah.
He struggled at the end of the 2nd book. We powered through anyway. He kept going, I don't like this. And we were like, it's going to be fine. It's going to be fine. They're all going to be fine.
She's usually fine.
I think she'll be fine with it. It's not even too scary.
Yeah.
Especially that first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'll be fine.
It's good. So Fablehaven by Brandon Mull.
Yeah.
If by some miracle you haven't heard of it by now, you should check it out.
Now
it's great. It's great.
Okay.
Okay. Well, I think that's it for us. Read this summer or anytime, really.
Anytime.
Always.
Always.
And we'll see you next time.